Hello, fellow seekers of wisdom. Bodha here, ready to soar through the pages of history. Today, we'll uncover a tale of courage, resilience, and triumph, the Battle of Koregaon, a chapter that shaped the narrative of India's fight for equality. Fasten your seatbelts, or should I say featherbelts? Let's fly back to the early 19th century. The year was 1818. The British East India Company was engaged in the Third Anglo-Maratha War, a conflict against the mighty Maratha Empire. The Marathas, led by Peshwa Bajirao II, sought to reclaim their lost power. Meanwhile, the British sought to expand their dominance in India. Enter the small village of Koregaon, nestled on the banks of Bhima River. Unbeknownst to the world, this would soon become the site of an epic battle. On January 1, 1818, a British contingent of 834 soldiers, including 500 Mahar soldiers, set out from Shirur to relieve the British garrison at Pune. The Mahar regiment, comprising of Dalit soldiers, was an integral part of this force. On the other side stood the Peshwa's army, numbering about 20,000 warriors. Outnumbered 25 to 1, the British forces were walking into what seemed like certain defeat. But bravery offered blooms in the face of adversity. But here's the twist. Why did the Mahar soldiers fight for the British instead of their own countrymen, the Marathas? Let's go back in time and find out. Under Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj, the Mahars were integral to his army. Shivaji's vision of Hindavi Swaraj emphasized merit over caste, creating an inclusive administration where communities like Mahars were respected for their bravery and skills. However, things took a dark turn under the Peshwas. Influenced by orthodox ideologies, the Peshwas imposed harsh caste-based discriminations. Unlike Shivaji Maharaj's inclusive policies, the Mahars were barred for serving in the army under the Peshwas. Historian D.D. Kosambi notes that the Peshwas adhered strictly to caste hierarchies, sidelining communities like the Mahars. The Mahars were required to tie the brooms to their waists, to sweep away their footprints and carry pots around their necks to collect their spit. These practices were designed to reinforce their untouchable status. These humiliations are documented in B.R. Ambedkar's writings and Dhananjay Keer's biography of Ambedkar, which highlight the systematic oppression faced by Dalits under the Peshwas. Now back to the question, why did they join the British? The British East India Company offered the Mahars a chance to escape the oppression. Unlike the Peshwas, the British recruited based on merit, valuing the martial skills of Mahars. For the Mahars, joining the British wasn't just about employment. It was a way to reclaim their dignity and fight against the injustices of the Peshwa regime. By supporting the British at Koregaon, the Mahars took a stand against centuries of oppression, turning the battlefield into a symbol of resistance and justice. The battle began as the Peshwa's forces, confident in their numbers, launched a fierce attack. Despite being heavily outnumbered, the British forces held their ground for 12 hours under the leadership of Captain Francis Taunton. The Mahar soldiers fought valiantly, displaying remarkable resilience and tactical brilliance. By the end of the day, the Peshwa's army retreated, making a historic victory for the British. The Battle of Koregaon had a lasting impact. The British erected the Victory Pillar or Ranstambh in 1821 to honor the bravery of the Mahar soldiers. It marked the fall of Peshwa rule, with Bajirao II surrendering later that year. Over time, the Ranstambh became a symbol of Dalit pride, inspiring movements for equality and justice. Even today, on every January 1st, thousands gather at Koregaon to commemorate this battle, a story of courage, resilience, and fight against the oppression. The Battle of Koregaon is more than a military event. It is a symbol of resilience and the enduring fight for justice. It shows how history is shaped not only by empires, but also by unsung heroes who rise above their circumstances. It also reminds us of a harsh truth. It is often the betrayal of one's own people that allows a third party to exploit the situation. The divisions within the Maratha Empire weakened it, paving the way for British dominance. Until next time, keep your wings spread and your minds open. This is Bodha signing off from another incredible journey through history.
Please like and comment the video and subscribe to the channel Bodha Hosts for more interesting videos on Indian history and legacy.